Yo, so guys, welcome back. And today we're doing a quick dive with some friends. Unfortunately, we have to work in the afternoon, so we're out here early. Just gonna anchor real close, kind of see if I can shoot some fish to chum, bring in bigger fish. Who knows? I just want sashimi, and also I have friends that want some good fish for the holidays. So if I can shoot an uhu or pelukala for them, we'll see. I'm gonna drink my coffee and head in. See you in the water. So as you can see, it is pretty murky. The depth here is about 40 to 45 feet, and visibility from the surface was only about 30 feet. But as you can see, as you get to the bottom, clears up just enough to make it a manageable dive. So this was my first drop of the day, kind of feeling out the murkiness and seeing what comes in. Now, if I could add, I would not recommend diving in murky water, especially if you don't know the grounds. For me and my partners, we know these grounds, and even with that said, it was still really sketchy. A shark could, easily sneak up on us if it wanted to. Here, this nice pelukala comes in, so I'm lining up for a headshot. Figured I'd take this one for my friend. I get a good headshot, but he still kind of fights pretty well. So, and because it's murky, I thought it was on the smaller side, but it turned out to be a really good size of pelukala. Here, as Alva is passing by, I just want to show how murky the surface was. Now this was the second drop, and this is where I quickly realized how big of a school of pelukala was hanging around. Now I get to the bottom here, start looking around, and when I look off in the distance, these pelukalas are just coming right in. So, and I thought this was pretty cool. This was probably one of the bigger schools of pelukala I've seen in the area, and seeing how tame they were and how close they were coming, I knew that if me and my partner really wanted to, we could take home a bunch of these for our families and friends. But here I'm looking around, I'm trying to see if something else comes in. Usually this spot holds omilus and yellow spots, so I'm holding off on shooting just right now, hoping something else comes in. But on this drop, nothing else comes in. So not only did we have to deal with the murky water, but we would also have to deal with this current. Now, I would swim up current and do my dive just to land in the spot I wanted to land. On this drop here, you can see there's this green uhu way in the back, so I'm waiting for him, and he was tame, so I knew I would eventually get a shot off. So here he's gonna come around that boulder, and I'm gonna miss my opportunity. I just was too slow to pull the trigger. Here he pops up, and was just a little too slow. I thought he was gonna pop out right behind the boulder, so I slowly adjust my gun, but he was just too far out of range. I was really amazed at how tame this green whiptail was. I took several drops on him. This is the second drop, and he would always linger just in the background and slowly make his way in. Here I'm just taking my time and trying to move my head very slowly. I know a lot of you have been giving me that advice through my videos, so I'm just practicing moving my head super slowly. I know I could move it a lot slower, but you'll see how much of a difference it makes. Like you just said, all these fish come right over me, like really close. So just taking my time, kind of trying to find out where this green uhu went. So finally the green uhu shows himself, but I move a little too aggressively and spook him on this drop. Now I was pretty surprised because even though I spooked him, he stayed in the same area and never left the vicinity. Like I said earlier, we were just anchored in one spot and we were taking turns taking drops. Now I like doing this because it allows us to focus on our dives, not necessarily covering ground and looking for fish. That means I get to really concentrate on my braid ups and my recoveries at the surface, and that led to some pretty good bottom times for me. And that's kind of what I was doing here, just using this day as a practice, as well as trying to get some friends some fish, not necessarily diving for my prized fish. Despite practicing my dives and shooting fish for friends, I was still being a little selective. Now I pass up this munu and the next one that comes in because, like I said, I'm still being a little selective. I know I can get fish on this day to bring home to my friends. Now, although I passed up these two munus, my dive partner on the very next drop comes down and decides to secure one for him and his family. So this clip was a clip of one of my unsuccessful drops. I mistimed the current. As you can see, I was kind of spiraling down there and I end up just landing on top of the boulder. And as soon as I land, I'm pretty uncomfortable. Mentally, I don't want to be like on the spot. So I'm actually contemplating right now, do I want to like try to force the issue or go back up, regroup, redo my breathe up and try to land in a better spot. And eventually that's what I do. I abandon this dive. As you can see, the fish are kind of acting a little differently. They're not as curious as they were when I was fully on the bottom, not on this boulder. So after several drops, I know I'm not gonna be able to get that green uhu. So now I'm thinking, we're about to wrap it up soon. We got a couple more dives in, so I figured the next good size opelukala that comes in, I'm gonna try and secure one for my friends. Now if you look closely in the background right there, that nice omilu comes in, but he's still out of range. So I start grunting, try to call him in, but he never comes back. Now I quickly try to get a opelukala, but I butchered the shot and just miss completely. I knew we were about to wrap up the dive pretty soon, so I really wanted to bring home one more opelukala for my friends. So I was gonna put maximum effort into bringing home one more opelukala. Right here you can see these two good size opelukalas coming in, trying to stay patient and wait for a good shot. Right here I start lining up for the headshot, taking the time and got him right there, but he still has enough strength to swim right under the boat. Luckily for me, my dive partner's at the surface and he actually ends up going down and helps me untangle. Here you can see my buddy Dex going down and he's gonna untangle the line and pull the upelu kala out of the boulder. Even though I wasn't able to get my friends their uhu, I was pretty stoked to see how happy they were to get these upelu kalas. Alright, so done dive, probably an hour and a half dive. My GoPro died towards the ending of my dive. I guess I didn't charge it enough, but on my last drop I saw an uhu, a nice green uhu, perfect for my friend. And I was about to dive bomb, but I wanted to get a really good shot on him, so I dropped to the bottom. He was coming around the rock, aiming, and then I hear a gun go off. I'm like, the fuck? And it was pretty close. So, and then shortly after I heard the gun go off, I felt something graze my shoulder. So I turned to my left, and right by my face, like literally like this, was a freaking white tip shark with a hook in its mouth. And I was like, oh, I forgot what this term is, but in my wife's culture, she's Japanese. Wait, she is Okinawan. It's Okinawan culture, not Japanese culture. There's a difference. I stand corrected. Forgive me. She's when you get the shit scared out of you and you drop your spirit, you have to pick it up. That's basically what I did. If you know what term that is, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so other than that, it was a great day. Got some upelu kalas for the friends. Hopefully they don't mind upelu kalas. I didn't get an uhu, but if not, then it's my sashimi. But yeah, everything we shot today, we're giving to friends that for their holiday feast. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if not already. You know how it goes. And again, click the link below for your Venture Wetsuits merchandise. So next one, guys, shoots.